we all go out to eat. What do y'all think about the industry standard of tipping regarding your bill, the cost of your bill? So say you got a cheap meal, the percentage that they want for that meal is less than if you was to order $200 worth of things. Now it's the same server, same table, same restaurant, just more food on your plate. Now they want more money. Me, I don't really agree with that. Just because I ordered $100 more than the table next to me, I'm supposed to give the server more money? I don't even like tipping culture, period. I love the countries that tipping is banned. I think y'all need to go to the corporation to pay them more, not the fucking customer that's living check to check. Oh, if you can't afford it, don't eat. Bitch, motherfuckers work hard all week long to be able to afford to go eat because they don't have extra money to give to your server rather than give to their kids or their wife or their husband or their mom or their daddy. They're not supposed to be able to enjoy eating out. No, look at the fucking restaurant corporation and ask why they're not paying their workers livable wages. Why the fuck are you telling the customers to pay the wages? Do I have ownership in this fucking business if I pay their wages? Do I have stocks? Can I pull money out? No, you don't get shit. So why is it our responsibility to make sure the servers are eating? That makes no fucking sense.
Making it. I know we didn't talk about this tip culture shit plenty of times. It's just more. I don't mind when they earned it. Like you get a nice waiter that serve you, make sure everything's straight taken care of. They checking on you. I think in that sense, I think most people are going to want to tip them anyway because you made my experience better than what it could have been. Versus people, you get the people that the food might be cold, they ain't huffing and puffing about you exchanging it or shit like that. Then yeah, you earn your tip. But when I know what you're talking about, like it might be 16%, 25 or something.
Based on how much you spent on your food, they're calculating on how much of a tip the server should get. They're not giving you no extra drinks. They're not giving you no extra food. The menu on the item was more expensive.
Whoever spends more got to pay a bigger tip or less tip.
Yeah, so like say you went out, you bought food, right? And you spent $600, but y'all ordered the most expensive things on the menu. He didn't go get no extra plates. The food you ordered was just more expensive. If you was to leave on normal tip like you ordered a $20 plate, they'll call you cheap. They'll be upset. Nigga, you ordered $600 worth of food and you left $20?
I mean, at that point, you got to stop caring what people think because I still just put $600-700 in y'all that y'all wouldn't have had. Yeah.
But it's frowned upon is what I'm saying. Do y'all agree with that being frowned upon? To me, that's crazy.
No, I don't agree. I don't even be mad if some people don't. Like, there's a lot of people I see that with bread that don't tip just off of GP and saving their own fucking money. But I just look at it too because if that's the case, everybody in every job should be able to complain about a tip. If not only restaurants, nigga, you getting served in the grocery store, they bagging your shit up right or whatever, they should get a tip for that. If that's the case, everybody in the world should be getting tipped for their services. What makes this service? Because they handling your food better than anything else. People at AutoZone, when they come fix your car or do the things to check your shit, they should be getting a tip. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I say like a tip is that's from somebody that's from their heart and they like to do that. Because like I say all the time, we grew up, my mom's tipped to everything she did, even when she didn't have it. Regardless of what we got a small meal or a big meal, she damn near embedded that in us to make sure you do it. But I didn't always agree when she did it either because it was like, nah, you didn't need to. They didn't even deserve that tip. So I just think it depends, but I don't agree. I don't care if it's frowned upon. I don't care what the fuck you think of me at that point.
I hate the fact he answered because I feel like he's so.
I hate when niggas do that.
So listen, I'm gonna say this. I hate the fact that we relegate tipping to restaurant. Period. My thing is this. I don't even like calling it tipping. I call it a blessing. If the waiter or waitress is doing a phenomenal job, like say for an example, my food comes out cold and I complain like, hey, look, this shit ain't all. Like say if I order a steak and I ask for a medium well and they bring it out well done. And a good waiter from my perspective, be like, hey, look, go ahead and keep it. We're gonna bring you out another one.
Yeah.
All tops, okay. I love that because now it's like, look, we made a mistake. Go ahead and keep that on the house. Yep. We're gonna bring you a new one. Now I won't mind giving you a blessing. But I hate the fact that we don't keep the same energy to other jobs like the roofer, the plumber, the sanitation workers. Hell, when people take public transportation, when you hop on the metro, are you giving the bus driver or the train operator a tip for getting you out there safely? We don't ever think to tip those people where our life is in jeopardy. We may possibly do it to Uber and taxi now, but that's something newer. I'm talking about in general. We don't tip the AutoZone worker. Like say if you go to a spot and they give you an oil change, you don't never be like, hey, mechanic, here's an extra $10 for getting me in and out here faster. We never think about that. We only keep it to food only. And I hate that because the world itself deserve a good job or a thank you. But we don't ever fault the business for it. Why isn't the business paying enough for the workers to them to have a substantial?
Or they're
amount
not
of
even
wage?
expecting a tip.
Exactly.
Yeah. But they're grateful when they get one.
Yep.
But that's what I'm getting at.
One thing I did learn in restaurants, and I don't know if anybody, y'all can try that, and I did practice this a few times. When you get your waiter, tip before you get anything. Because when you tip them before, it's like you're ensuring already
Good service.
Good service.
I
Yes.
never thought of that.
Yeah.
How
I
you
seen
come
somebody
across
rich say that.
Yeah, I learned that from I don't want to get the line. It might have been Jim Rohn. It might have been him. And I started practicing that myself. And
Did
it
you
does.
notice that?
No, you do make a difference, but you got to practice doing it before and after.
I've never done that before, and I'm gonna do that sometime this week.
Fly come from?
Hey, relax, man.
No, I'm
that's-
saying I just said
I ain't
fly.
gonna lie, that shit right here. is
Bro,
getting
that
on
shit
my
been
nerves,
going
too.
crazy.
Like,
I don't know where the hell
I've
that
been waiting for it to
came
land
from.
so I can
Hey,
kill it.
But I will say
Out that door.
that's what I mean by what you question, Short. Why they don't talk to the business? Think about your favorite restaurant, 5-star. How much do they gross a year? Millions and millions of dollars. Yet they're never questioned on paying livable wages. The reason y'all feel sorry and tip for waiters instead of a plumber, because in your mind, you know, shit, the plumber getting a bag. What I'm tipping him for?
Exactly.
And you thinking the waiter, man, they're not getting nothing. Why don't we make them get livable wages? Why is nobody looking at the corporation that's profiting millions of dollars a year, but paying them fucking $7 an hour?
What's
And then we got to fill in the rest. That makes no sense.
And what's crazy, the waiters are literally the ones keeping that restaurant afloat.
Right.
Without them, that business is nothing.
It's
The-
cooked.
The people, the cooks, you ain't talking about sending this tip back to the nigga that's cooking your food. You ain't doing none of that.
I think they got to share, if I'm not mistaken.
If you
I
put
know.
it put it on your card, now they got to split it. That's why they prefer the cash, because then they can put it in their pocket.
right.
Okay.
So yeah, but it's kind of wild, and it's just like you said, better wages all around. It just needs to be that in general. Then it's like these business owners don't even care enough about their workers to even pay them a wage that they can live off of. It's like a means to an end at this point because they're just trying to get by.
Even barbers. I never even thought about, I tip my barber at times, when they do a hell of a good
Yeah.
job. But what's crazy? Those should be the main, like beauticians and barbers should be the main one, like, for that, I would think that should start there, then the restaurants. Because like you said, bro, right now, nobody could even afford to eat at a time. Remember during the pandemic, everything was takeout. You couldn't even sit in restaurants. So wasn't nobody talking about tips then. But I will actually, Masai came up with a good point. Let's try tipping them first, and I'm pretty sure you'll get great service. And then you don't even have to worry about tipping at the end. You just slide them, I'll say, what, $20? Just like, hey, man, here, thank you for being our waiter. Off tops, you'll probably get some of the best service. I haven't done it, but it sounds like a really great idea. And I'm going to try that.